Grand Rising, loved ones. Welcome back to another episode of Healing Wisdom with me, your favorite spiritual advisor, Empress Oracle. How y'all doing today? Y'all good? For real? Okay, good. Okay, good. So today I want to talk to you guys about thinking outside the cycle. And so when I say cycle, I'm talking about those nice, fluffy, warm, comfortable, toxic karmic cycles that everybody just loves to engage in. Everybody's guilty of it. I've done a few rounds myself, a few cycles. I cannot lie. We all do. However, a part of evolving, a part of ascending is breaking out of these toxic cycles once you realize that they're not good for you and your highest purpose. Just like I've been telling y'all. That's the reason why we have these tower moments and whatnot. However, thinking outside of the cycle, once you realize that you are in a toxic karmic cycle yet again, whether it's with the same person or same situation or something new, it's some shit you don't want to be in, some shit you don't need to be in, some shit that is breaking you down and dimming your light. Okay? It's waning your spirit, it's draining your energy. Okay? The thing that you have to think about is maintaining faith and keeping focus. Keep your eye on the prize. While you in the storm, while you going through all that bullshit, and then that tower moment hit, and now you have to figure out how to unfuck yourself, and you're like, oh my gosh, what should I do? Woe is me. I'm about to die. It's the end of the world. Blah, blah, blah. My life is shit. When you're going through all of that, you have to keep your eye on the prize. You have to keep your eye on the prize. A lot of times, we as humans, we get caught up in what's actually going on right now. Okay, we get caught up in the moment of things. And a lot of times those serve as distractions from what we're really supposed to be doing. And that's all a part of the devil's plan. It's all a part of the plan. It's just like the universe will try to show you signs and symbols of things. Okay, but at the same time, the dark entities, energies, negative energies, or whatever, they will try to distract you from it. And it is up to you as a person who is now on a soul journey, on a path to enlightenment, on the path for your higher purpose. It's up to you to look past what you're going through. Right? So if there's a whole bunch of commotion going on right here, let's just say there's a whole bunch of fights break out right here, but you got to get to the store back there. You're going to sit there and be like, oh, world star, and just be filming the whole time, knowing you got to be at the store before it closed by 2, or you're going to walk your ass around. That's the thing. That's what it is. Because the store's back there. It's all this bullshit going on right here, but the store's back there. So you have to keep your eye on the prize. A lot of times, a lot of people will get distracted. A big, large crowd would form. Everybody chanting World Star, pulling their phones out, X, Y, and Z. But then, you know what I'm saying? The smart person is going to keep it moving. Yeah, you could look like, oh, damn, that's fucked up, but keep it moving. Keep it moving. You got to sell to catch. It's Black Friday. You feel me though? You feel me? I know you feel me. Always remember that it always feels worse in the eye of the storm. It always feels worse when you're going through the shit. How many times along life, because I know I used to do this shit all the time, and I know everybody else does it too. How many times when you're going through something, at that time, it feels like it is the end all, cure all. You feel like you are dying. You are like, why is this happening to me? Whoever you believe, you be like, God, why? Or whoever the fuck you believe in. You be like, why is this happening to me? Woe is me. But then we tend to not even realize as the situation gets better. A lot of times we're so focused on the negative of it that we don't even realize the little things that are happening to make the situation better, the enlightenment, okay, the opportunities that may pop up. They're not coincidences and stuff. That's the universe. That's source trying to give you a chance to get out of that, okay? So you just have to look towards the light. You have to look towards the light because there will always be a light at the end of that tunnel. And that is going to be the universe giving you that chance or that opportunity to get out of that situation, to break that cycle and stuff. It might not be like a big old, oh, hey, look at this, with a big flashing sign and arrows pointing towards it like, hey, this is your chance. It may be something slight. It may be just a little sliver of a light. You may be trapped in the darkness and just see a little sliver of a light, like the crack under a door. But that's it. That's it. Focus on that. Walk towards that. Keep walking towards it until that light gets brighter, until you can open that door and just be flooded with the light. Don't get caught up in the darkness. Don't get caught up in the darkness. You're better than that. And I believe in you. You should believe in yourself, because your angels, your spirit guides, everybody else, your whole spiritual team, they believe in you too. Trust me. They're telling me right now. They believe in you too. You got this. Always remember that trouble don't last always. That's from a song that, praise the Lord. Hallelujah. That's from a song I used to sing when I was in the choir back in church. Back in the day, my Christian days. A lot of these things, though, they helped me through a lot of storms, a lot of trials, a lot of tribulations. My faith in God and just remembering these things, these little sayings and stuff, even from this little song. Always remember, trouble don't last always. I always kept that in my mind, and that helped me through a lot of storms, a lot of toxic karmic cycles that at times I felt like I just could not get out of. And you got to remember that for yourself as well. Trouble don't last always, and cycles are in nature a lesson and a test combined in one, to see how you will handle the situation and what you will do differently in order to achieve your higher purpose. Okay, I'm gonna read it again for you. I'm read it again. Okay. Always remember that trouble don't last always, and cycles are in nature a lesson and a test combined in one, to see how you will handle the situation and what you will do differently in order to achieve your higher purpose. And that is a part that a lot of us tend to miss. We just look at it like it's punishment. We look at cycles as just punishments. They are not punishments. Alrighty? They are lessons that will in turn turn into blessings if you heed them. They are tests to see, are you strong enough? Are you ready for your success? Do you really want this? Do you really want out? Do you really want better for yourself? Or are you comfortable in these toxic karmic cycles? Even if they're with different people, even if they're at different jobs, even if they're with different friend groups, do you really want better? Or are you, you know what I'm saying, just saying that right now because shit is heavy, because you're stressed, because things are not going your way? Those are things you have to take in consideration as well. But while you're doing that, you have to remember, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. And we not crazy. We're not that kind of crazy anymore, right? Right. Yes, you can't keep running on the hamster wheel, i.e. engaging in the same toxic or karmic cycles, and expect to get somewhere in life. You just can't do it. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Does a hamster ever go anywhere when he's on that wheel? No, but he just going fast as fuck, right? Just running his little heart out till he's exhausted, but he goes nowhere. Alrighty? He goes nowhere. All that built up energy for nothing. Let's not do that anymore. Let's not. Get off of the hamster wheel. Get off of the toxic karmic cycles. Get out of them. All you have to do is step off the wheel. It's that simple. Look towards the light. Stop focusing on that little small circumference of your being and what's going on around you, and look towards the light. Let it guide you. If you don't know how, pray. Talk to spirit. Talk to the universe. Talk to source divine, your ancestors, your guardian angels, your spirit guides. You don't have to know who they are. Just call out to them. Ask them to show themselves to you. And then pay attention. Pay attention. You know, little animals and whatnot you may see. Little things that you know is not a coincidence. Those are signs. Those are messages for you. To know that you're not alone when you're going through your cycles and your struggles. You have to believe in yourself. Sometimes you just got to go within to find that strength to break that cycle. But you can pray. You definitely can pray. And it will definitely help you. Now, this last part right here, I need y'all to listen up. Okay, this is very, very important. Okay, this is very, very important. Okay, those toxic and karmic cycles, that you're not willing to think outside of, they are going to hold you back emotionally, financially, and most importantly, spiritually. At some point, they always will. That's how you know they're toxic. That's how you know they're toxic. You know, whatever you have will start waning down. You'll start being drained. You'll know if you're in something that's toxic or karmic, which is the same thing. If every time you're in that situation or every time you're around that person and then you leave that person or that situation, that place, you're just drained, no energy, and you didn't even do shit. It's not like you was doing aerobics the whole time or something. You did nothing, but you're just drained of energy. And you're just feeling all these emotions that are just not what you want to feel or not like you, negative emotions. You're feeling angry for no reason. You're feeling, all these, you're like this, the extra roller coaster. It's like, like that for no reason. That's how you know it's toxic, baby. That's how you know it's toxic. And let me tell you something. Toxic cycles always end up costing you. And at some point, they're going to cost you financially as well. You always lose everything whenever you're in a toxic cycle that you're not willing to get out of. The time is now for people to change that, to change their ways, to change their habits, to change your level of comfort and your expectation level, to expect better for yourself. Okay? The people around you need to raise their expectations as well. Break those cycles, break those patterns. You have to make a conscious effort. It starts from within, though. It definitely does. Pray for strength. Speak to the spirit. Speak to source and divine. And ask your angels, your guardian angels, your spirit guides, talk to your ancestors. They will help you. They will help you. The first step is definitely always to cleanse yourself, to make yourself aware, be real with yourself. If you can't be real with yourself, nothing is going to change and nobody can be real with you. And that's just that on that. Okay? Also, guys, somebody outside is being loud, so I'm going to wrap it up. I got all the fruits out that I wanted you guys to eat, and the fruit is sweet. It's ripe and it's sweet. Eat of it, okay? And don't forget to check out my website, www.empressoracle333.com, for all of your spiritual aesthetic needs. I have all types of crystal jewelry to help ground you, to help balance you, and it has medicinal, all types of purposes. Descriptions are in all of the captions, and I take custom orders as well. Be blessed, be safe. I love you guys.